You can win a bushel of prizes on there. If you're the #1 fan, hashtag Alpha Ox on Twitter, everybody.
What happened at that last show was a lot of bullcrap. So you know what? Hey Logan, I'm going in the back, big dog. You bring a Ryan Seacrest looking ass out and I can take my title back. Look, I don't know where you think that you are, Isaiah One Belt. But this company is gated now. And clearly, the Crowd Wrestling Champion of the 1%. The Lobster of Crowd Wrestling is not dressed to compete tonight. Yet. So, we're professionally going to walk to the back. You are professionally going to walk to the back. And we are going to do this later when he is in here, okay? Okay? You got that? You got that? We're not doing it.
Usually we like to wait for the bell, but it doesn't seem like Isaiah wants to wait. I am your hero, Jason Heat. Next to me is Kevin Skiffington. This is a sort of very impromptu start to Alpha Ox here, Crab Wrestling's second event here at the Old Ox Brewery. Thank you for watching on Independent Wrestling TV. Todd Myers, our senior official, is in the ring. The bell has rung. It looks like our main event is actually our opening match, Kevin.
And we have a title match going right now. Logan's still in his dress clothes.
Logan looks like he just came from brunch. Not yet dressed to compete, but the match has started, and this is for the Crab Wrestling Heavyweight Championship, which Isaiah held for a year exactly until Logan took it from him, thanks to help from my least favorite millennial, Josh Fuller.
And this just isn't fair for Logan. He's not ready for this. He's the main event, and now he's in the opening match in his dress clothes.
And he may be about to be losing his title at this very moment. No.
Logan likes to take time to plot out what he's gonna do in his main event. He had no time to prepare for Isaiah right now.
Well, turnabout is fair play, and here we go. Logan able to do so, and a big German suplex, and Isaiah's just up on his feet.
Wow, look at Logan doesn't know he's on his feet. Huge enziguri right there.
Step up and connect, and now low bridge, Josh Fuller behind the back of Todd Myers, and Logan, polo shirt flying into the front row. He almost took out a kid.
I don't think Logan would care about taking out a fan. Logan likes to prepare, but Isaiah's been preparing for this since the last show here.
So some people, the strap goes down. For Logan, the polo goes off.
Just kicks Isaiah right in the face. Logan may not have been prepared, but he's ready now.
I mean, Logan knew he was going to have this match. He just thought he was going to have it later. Kick right to the back of the head of Isaiah. Now going for a cover. Far leg hooked and just 2.
That kick to the back of the head could have knocked Isaiah out, but he was still able to kick out.
Is he wearing khakis with no socks?
Look, I don't know. He doesn't have boat shoes on, so that's a plus.
What a terrible person he is. Just what a terrible human being.
He does have a belt on, and he does kick Isaiah in the face.
Yeah, if he wasn't wearing a belt, he'd be a real son of a bee. All right. He's got Isaiah right now where he wants him, going for a scoop and a slam. Here comes the money with that leg drop. And now going for a cover. Both legs hooked, one by hand, one by foot. But still Isaiah kicks out.
Nobody kicks out of the leg drop, brother.
And yet Isaiah Frazier has done the seeming impossible. And now you can see Logan's got Isaiah where he wants him.
Crowd really getting behind Isaiah right now.
We haven't even made much yet about this newfound alliance between Josh Fuller and Logan and the 1%. Honestly, not surprising. Josh comes from money, recently was disavowed by his father. Looks like he's found himself a new sugar daddy in Logan Easton LaRoe.
Isaiah, huge back elbow. Front elbow right there. Isaiah's firing up off of this crowd, but Logan cuts him off.
Throws him out over the top. Isaiah just barely able to hang on. Logan does not know, but he's about to find out.
Ooh, huge shoulder into the midsection.
Attempting for a complete shot. Logan reverses it, and there we go. Springboard cross body, 1, 2, and just 2.
Now you got to remember, Logan is in his khakis. There's not as much range in those, so it's going to be tougher for him to kick out using his legs. He's going to have to use more of his upper body for the kickouts.
His poor sense of fashion has put him at a disadvantage, is what you're saying. Isaiah Frazier, former boxer. You saw that in that punch, but nothing about the sweet science of fisticuts in that twisting face buster. Just some classic professional wrestling. But he's distracted by Josh Fuller, and Logan just kicked him right in the ding. Dong, the witch may be dead. Isaiah Frazier lost his return match. Prepared or not, he still had a plan, and as far as I know, Logan just finished his night quick. That was supposed to be our main event. I do not know where Isaiah Frazier goes from here. He has to end up at the back of the line.
All right, is everybody ready for the second match after that heavyweight championship bout? Next up, we have an 8-man tag grudge match. Introducing first, from AWA New South Wrestling, the unpredictable one, Damian Wayne, the icon, Sean Hurley, Christian James, and the artiste, Duran.
All right.
And their opponents, representing Crown Wrestling, Ivan Ali, a.k.a. the star known as Dane, and the talent uniform
minute we've begun, everything has changed tonight. The main event started the show, and we're just getting our bearings now. I am your hero, Jason Heat, next to my longtime friend, making his Crab commentary debut, the ace, Andrew Gordon.
Hey, thank you very much, Jason. It's a pleasure to be here, and what better occasion than to be calling this match as my first match. Really is a testament to Crab Wrestling that they're bringing the best in talent, not only of their own, but challenging other wrestling organizations to come here and compete.
That's right, this is Turf War. Every month, we're gonna see teams from other promotions come and challenge a squad of Crab's best. That was Dame fly through the air like a torpedo missile. He almost took out 3 members of Team AWA New South in the span of seconds.
You know, Dame is trained very well, trained by Brian Kendrick. In fact, he's young, but he's hungry. He guarantees he's gonna steal 3 things today: your girlfriend, your boyfriend, and the spotlight. And right now, he's definitely got a piece of that spotlight. And here he is, taking off.
Dame going high, landing on Sean Hurley in the orange and blue trunks. You saw AK with the gold, and this is Damian Wayne currently going up against Big Ivan Ali. That is Ali, the biggest man in the match, part of Team Crab, led by beautiful Bobby the Body Shields. And now it's the 2 heavy hitters on each side. Damian Wayne, sort of a hired gun for the New South folk, going up against Ivan Ali. I asked Ivan what made him special, what made him different. He just said, he's big.
And size matters. To steal a line from the Locks, to describe this guy.
Go for a cover real quick. Just 2.
To steal a line from the Locks, money, power, respect. You see that from Ivan right away.
Tagging in now is the team captain of Crab, Bobby Shields, who beat Desmond King, who we'll see later tonight at our last show, Vice Effect. He's honestly not particularly happy to be in this match. He is the team captain, but he really has a lot of questions to me and to management about why, after beating Desmond King, he's not a part of the triple threat match Desmond King is in tonight. So he's a lot that he wants to prove, as he feels he's been overlooked. He wants to end this quick, head to the back, and make a statement.
You know, Bobby Shields thinks he's in a league of his own, but is he going to play well with others today?
We'll see. He will try. He gets to be in charge. This is AK, young gun. He said he's got his back to the wind and ready to fly. And tagging in the big man, Ivan Ali. So far, Team Crab has done a great job of isolating Damian from the rest of his team. Sort of an interesting group. Both of these squads not necessarily known for their teamwork. The Crab team is, 1 member of the team was in the match last time, Ivan Ali. Looks like Dame, who made his debut in the area last show against Bro Keller, has impressed, going for a cover right now, and just 2, but he is officially on the Crab roster now.
Ooh, and he just took a low blow. That's some veteran move right there. Being able to see when the referee has his back turned. Not a good spot, not a place you want to be right now. Dame in the corner. Oh, and he's getting worked. Referee needs to turn around, see what's going on here.
He got pulled over and is being choked by team captain Christian James, who's sort of the reason this whole thing is happening.
Bobby Shields in.
And there's Duran the Artiste being thrown out of the ring, and Bobby trying to just grab and rip Dame back to their corner so he can make a legal tag. And instead, Christian James and Sean Hurley working Dame over in the corner. Christian James at the last show was a member of Team Crab, and after Crab defeated Team Primetime Pro Wrestling, when their team totally imploded, Christian James sort of got into a fight with Captain Mac Buckler and decided he was going to bring his own team for Turf Wars. While we see Sean Hurley and Dame fighting in the center of the ring, what's confusing is to see Duran the Artiste in this match on Team AWA New South. He was on the losing side of Primetime Pro Wrestling last time and got fired by both Primetime and Crab. So I guess the only, go for a cover. The only way he'd get on the show was to be on Team AWA New South.
You know, opportunities come in the strangest of places, and they're just looking to take advantage. They're going to find a home where they can.
There we go. Being muscled over was Christian James by Dame. Dame's still the worse for wear, having really taken a beating.
He eats that Enziguri, and there's a tag into AK. Powerful clothesline. Another powerful clothesline. Uh-oh. And he ran into that knee, and now he's in trouble.
AK has been waiting for an opportunity to showcase his skills on a major platform. Falcon's Arrow! Sean Hurley's got this one in the bag, and no, he doesn't. Astonishing that he kicked out.
A little slow on the cover there. You've got to know your opponent. You got to know once you strike, you got to wrap that leg. You got to get on top of the wrestler and hope for a 3 count.
AK being forced into the opposing corner, and here we go. The big man, Damian Wayne, the Mid-Atlantic badass. He is a man for hire, not necessarily friends with Christian James and Sean Hurley, who are sort of the core of Team New South. But boy, hiring him has paid some dividends. Look at the hang time on that delayed vertical suplex.
That's pure power. Here's a cover. That's a kick out at 2.
Doing some jaw jacking with referee Bill Olson. He may be frustrated, but he is giving unnecessary time to AK to recover. AK known for his impressive cardio.
You know, Damian prides himself on being no glitz, no glam, no flash, just business. And you can look, he's ready for a fight from anybody.
He successfully goaded the entirety of Team Crab into the ring, though, and as they are being admonished by referee Bill Olson, the New South crew is taking the boots to AK, and here is Duran, the artiste. What a coup it would be for him to win this match, and Bobby Shields not letting that happen.
Once again, Bobby Shields stepping in and stepping up to help out his teammates.
Nothing more important to Bobby Shields than winning, come hell or high water. So he is going to do everything he can to achieve success, especially when his name gets to be on it. There we go. I think the first real time we've seen a lot out of Christian James in this match. Going for a cover, but no. Like I said, the real catalyst for this particular edition of Turf War. Are there companies you'd particularly like to see go up against some of Crab's best in the future, Andrew?
You gotta like that running snapmare too. That's just a solid veteran
This
move.
might be over. No, just 2.
AK staying in there, staying strong. He desperately needs to get one of his teammates in. Whoa! Did I just see?
You did see, and Christian James decided to get the heck out of Dodge so as not to incur the possibility of a disqualification. And here we go, the standard, the icon, the self-proclaimed star, Sean Hurley. A lot of parallels between Sean and Dame in terms of the way they see each other.
Sean Hurley, you know, he carries himself like a 20-year veteran, but he's barely in his 20s himself. Snap suplex, what's happening here?
Holding him down, AK in the line of fire, but able to roll out of the way.
Oh, that's straight on your tailbone. That's not a good feeling. And he's not only not going to feel well the rest of this match, but I think he's going to feel that for the next few days.
Highly disruptive to the coccyx right there was that fall from the top, and he's trying to massage some feeling back into those cheeks. And here we go.
Go big or go home. That's 1 down. That's 2 down. That is 3 down. He's
there we
taking them
go.
all
Grand slam right here by Ivan Ali. Big boy, don't play.
Fists and forearms, and here comes the cavalry.
Great strategy by team captain Bobby Shields, sending the troops to pull off New South from the apron, leaving the big man alone against the, I don't know, the traitorous or betrayed. Certainly no love lost between him and his former compatriot, Duran the Artiste. Oh, blockbuster there.
Artiste looking for a cover. He's got to get him down. He's got to stay on him. AK with a nice move there. Gets himself back into the ring. Looking to do some damage.
Spear by AK. Christian James right there, able to take him off. Christian James is the team captain for AWA New South.
Yeah, Christian James showing that he's not only a true leader, but he's a man that is one of the elite in pro wrestling. He doesn't try to be electrifying. He doesn't try to overpower you. He's just showing that he's the best.
I don't know if you saw there in the corner, but Bobby Shields made absolutely sure to get referee Bill Olson's attention when he tagged in so that he would be legal, but he is sort of waiting, almost got pulled off.
A lot of bodies on that turnbuckle.
Oh! Superplex, powerbomb combination, every single one of them the worse for wear. But I think Bobby Shields may still be the legal man.
Biding his time, letting them all wear themselves out.
Damian Wayne up top, went better for him this time as opposed to that failed leg drop before, and here we go. He was lying in wait. Bobby Shields setting up for the Bobby Bomb. There we go.
And there's a fall for Bobby Shields.
Crab Wrestling goes 2-0 in Turf Wars, led by Bobby Shields this time. Ivan Ali making an appearance in both.
Bobby, despite being the victor, none too pleased.
Well, if you figure out a way for Bobby Shields to be happy, you find a way to tell him, because boy, what a crusty, salty little bitch he is sometimes.
Well,
and yet again, Duran the Artiste finding himself on the losing end of the Turf Wars.
well, you gotta hand it to AWA New South. They came into this promotion looking to make a statement, and I think they did, just not a victorious one.
No, a lot of talent there. You can check them out at awanewsouthwrestling.pivotshare.com if you want to say more from AWA New South. And it looks like Christian James has something to say to the odd man out.
That I did make a mistake. That's right, you got fired twice. It's not the joke. No, you know it all. Hey, she'll give me another chance. No. Yes. Or no. Take me away, what do you think?
Kind of saw this one coming, and pile driver right to Duran the Artiste. I have a feeling he is no longer continuing his association with AWA New South.
3 strikes, you're out.
That is twice that Duran the Artiste has found himself on the losing side of the Turf War.
Oh, he's not moving. That's not good. Some signs of movement. Okay.
I feel like Duran's a great example of why not to make friends. And not to make art.
Who knew that art could be this dangerous?
Two small things. We always want to call covers and tags, and then slightly shorter bursts of information.
All right, next up we're going to have a Crab Wrestling women's match. We have a special guest ring announcer. Everybody, don't forget we are in the Old Ox Brewery. Brewery standing for beer. So get yourself a beer because you could not get a more fresh beer. Absolutely. Is Terry here?
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is set for one fall.
been quite a while since we've seen Harlow O'Hara here in the state of Virginia or in the DMV area at large, and in that time Lady Frost has really established herself as one of the preeminent competitors here in this area. And Harlow O'Hara does not like to be second to anyone, so we'll see what she brings to this contest in this sort of relative upstart in her mind.
You know, I've been salivating over this match for quite some time, and not for the reasons you would think. I'm a married man. We got two rising forces in wrestling finally colliding.
In that time since we've seen her last, Harlow O'Hara has gone from being a priestess to seemingly a goddess in her own mind. Now the Church of Harlow is dedicated to fealty towards herself above all, but it's done her well. She has quite a following. It is a little culty and a little uncomfortable for me, to be perfectly honest, but I can't say it hasn't been effective in her confidence. There we go, schoolgirl, and instead just a 1 count right there.
It's a quick kick out. But Lady Frost is going to have to stay on her feet if she has any chance of winning this match.
Yeah, she's going to have to do a lot of sticking and moving if she's able to get her shoulders up just now, and she is barely, because the size difference and the power differential definitely falls squarely in the Church of Harlow for the advantage.
But at the intangibles, and you've got a pretty tall intangible outside the ring here, I think Lady Frost might have an advantage here.
Yes. The Cyberpunk Savage is not subtle on the outside. The other half of Pretty Proper always present for Lady Frost matches. Lock up here in the center of the ring. Hammerlock applied by Lady Frost, who as always has a slight advantage here in this building. It is very hot and she is very cold. She may be the only one with the advantage of being quite as cool as she is.
It's a solid snapmare, and there's the chin lock. Very, very good combo there. Let's see if Harlow can reestablish some presence here, some strength in the upper hand.
It's a smart strategy by Harlow to try and wear Frost down. Frost quicker, a little more nimble, has a gymnastics and a dance background, able to utilize that very effectively. Harlow known for wearing her opponents down and then hitting them with very intense power moves towards the end. And look at her right now, moving up the body, started at the midsection, now moving north, choking out Lady Frost. We'll see if Frost is able to. Yes, she seems like she was able to get into the ropes.
There's that agility, that dance background working in her favor. She slides out of the ring.
That's right, Frost and Savage Gentleman arriving from Bathington Estates, their home, where they spend a lot of time lording over their serving staff, I've been told.
Anybody have air conditioning?
I'm not sure what Savage Gentleman is calling to the crowd about, but
I think the match temperature is unsatisfactory. I believe there's some problems with the building HVAC system that he wishes to have someone address.
Well, we are in a brewery. Usually when people want to get cool, they buy a beer. You too can buy Alpha Ox, name of the show, name of the seasonal beer here at Old Ox Brewery, where we'll be back for more crab wrestling later this year. And that was a big old paintbrush right to the face of Harlow O'Hara as she just got introduced to the ring wrong way first.
You know, this truly is a clash in styles. It's a match of fire and ice.
As long as it's not a song, we won't be infringing on any copyrights, so I think it can be a fight of ice and fire. That is still technically A-okay. What's not okay is the Savage Gentleman, Victor Benjamin, trying to put his hands on the priestess. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. The goddess of the Church of Harlow, throwing her back into the ring and into a cover right there, but just one. Will take a lot more to put religion down.
I'd say so. You're not going to see her take a fall like that. She's only just going to get more angry.
Impeccable balance followed by precision power there by Lady Frost, going for yet another pinfall attempt and Harlow wisely able to expend very little energy putting her hands on the ropes.
I think really the result of this match will come down to how tight the officiating will be, given all the distractions.
Well, Harlow known to be full of fury, that's for sure. If she's able to string some impressive power moves together, she might just squash Frost like a snowflake. We'll see what happens.
Now you see Lady Frost playing the long game, trying to drain Harlow of all of her energy.
She's only got 5, did not use all of it, but she has Harlow in great place. And I don't know if you saw, but Savage Gentleman was holding her down on that second ropes, choking her. Everyone is at a disadvantage against Pretty Proper, 2-on-1, and they're just a 2 count.
There's a lot of fight left in Harlow, you can see that, but Lady Frost is almost taking too much time there with that cover.
Looks like Lady Frost almost trying to take some of the, oh hey, look at this!
Hey.
That is Ashley America. She is not on this card, and I'm not sure what she's doing here, but she has gotten the attention of Lady Frost. And Bill Olsen, Harlow rolling Frost up, deep stack, and Harlow steals a win.
Well,
Savage Gentleman's got his hands on Ashley America. Ashley lost to Lady Frost in the first round of the Primetime Pro Wrestling Championship Tournament. It looks like she wanted to get a matter of revenge. She cost Frost the match, but she's cost herself a lot here. She's 2-on-1 outnumbered.
it's a 2-on-1 assault. Ashley America fighting for what she thought was right and, well, losing right now.
Ashley in America, an explorer for gold. But whatever she came here searching for, whatever kind of revenge, whatever kind of satisfaction she was looking for, she may have got some of it, but I think she's leaving largely empty-handed. She just got her arse handed to her.
It's a real shame with this campaign not ending the way that she wanted to, but sometimes you're blinded by your own rage.
Thank you.
All right, everybody, give it up one more time for our special guest, ring announcer Terry. All right, next up, we're going to have a crab wrestling triple threat match, and it's scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 170 pounds, John Kerwin.
This is some funky walking music from Kerwin. Yeah? Oh, yeah.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
Can I call you Gent? I'm going to do bell to bell. I'll introduce you. Okay.
Hey, buddy, welcome to the booth.
By the way. Have you done commentary before?
Not once.
Alright, so just a couple things. Definitely feel free to rag on people.
Yes.
Don't bury them. Don't help anybody.
Absolutely.
We want to call covers whenever they happen. So don't be offended if I try not to talk over big
Yes.
Cockeysville, Maryland.
short bursts of information and have different
He is
perspectives.
your Johnson. He is all energy.
Who is heel in this match? I didn't think so. All right.
Theoretically, Kerman's going to probably play a little more heel.
Okay.
It's not really. It's sort of all face.
Okay.
So there are people you have disdain for.
Yeah, because I've wrestled all three of them. So. Thank you. I'm dying.
Bro is very open.
Yes, I see that. So I'm gonna bury him the most. Because I love him to death. Dude, she fucked that match. She came in, that was the pulse. That was the center.
And their opponent from Space Station 27,
minutes. That's why I like to put her down.
195 pounds.
I know. And I specifically said like 5 times. She didn't give her a snowball. She didn't do that. She was gonna tease it. I was gonna roll her face. We were gonna give each other shit. Fake roll up, and then the real roll up then actually comes out and gives shit. I never jumped up.
I know she got sent out really bad.
No, she did that because she's interested. Thank you.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah,
Mike.
yep. Let me know when we go. What? Yes.
Fresh off some business that he was just attending to, I'm joined in the booth by the Savage Gentleman, Victor Benjamin. What brings you out here to commentary, gent?
Well, you know, I've had business with these three men. All of them I've beat. Single-handedly beat them. But you know what I'm more upset about is what just happened to Lady Frost out there.
Lady Frost did sort of seemingly get cheated out of victory, though to be fair, you were trying to cheat as well. Be that as it may, right now we've got a little bit of a switcheroo train here in this triple threat match, as we've got the intergalactic warrior Desmond King, we've got the Jockzilla Bro Keller in the purple, and the veteran mixed martial artist John Kerman in the shorts.
Those are Valley Tudo Trunks Heat.
A series of headlocks now, as we've just seen a contraption of holds. And here we go. Looks like Desmond and Bro are on the same page.
You gotta respect that athleticism.
Yeah. First blood to the man with the best vertical leap in all of professional wrestling,
my.
Bro Keller.
Kerman is feeling that tag team.
One-on-one, few are better than John Kerman, especially hold for hold, but this is not one-on-one, this is one-on-one-on-one, and all the rules change. Quite the bro dog to the outside. I know none of these are your favorite wrestler in the world, but if you had to pick one, gent, who do you think has the advantage?
Clearly I'm picking Bro Keller. Did you see that? That was savage.
I think it's fair to say, and I'm sorry for saying this, you know, you're out on the shelf right now, so maybe you're out of the running, but with you not in there, I gotta say, Bro Keller, probably the hottest star in the entire DMV right now. Wouldn't you say?
Wow, that was like a 17-foot vertical leap. As much as I don't like him, you gotta respect Bro Keller.
You'd be a fool not to. He is the current reigning Primetime Pro Wrestling champion. He may put this away.
No, and Kerman kicks out at 2.
Not a huge surprise. Going to take more than that to take out John Kerman, veteran,
Oh!
over 16 years. And here's
Here comes
Desmond.
Desmond, breaking up the count. Lifting Bro up, He's about to deliver an intergalactic slam. Oh, some fancy moves by him as well. I'm better, though.
And there we go. Desmond King really came out as a big fan favorite at the last show in a losing effort to Bobby Shields, but so impressive. Oh, goodness gracious.
Look at that strength, Heat.
Muscled him up. And going almost for a tombstone? No!
Oh!
Slam!
Turned him inside. Oh!
Kerman
kicked his head off.
He just rocked his many worlds, did John Kerman. Almost a total decapitation.
And it still wasn't enough.
That's true. Desmond King trained in many territories. He's been in many galaxies. Have you ever wrestled in space, gent?
Do you see this guy flexing? He thinks he's in outer space right now.
In space, no one can hear you scream, but here, we're gonna hear him yelling cries of pain as John Kerman twists him into a pretzel.
John Kerman, with that mixed martial arts background, knows what he's doing in there.
That's right, he represents Capital MMA, wrestling out of Washington, D.C. He is a trainer and a coach and a professional fighter in addition to being a professional wrestler.
Oh. Big push kick.
Let's see.
What's Kerman setting up here?
Well, Kerman's got the definite experience advantage in this match. I think that Bro Keller has the momentum, and Desmond King has certainly wrestled in the most interesting places. Heard last week he had a back market brawl in Tatooine.
He's on Space Mountain. Oh, it's nobody home. That's what he gets for going up top.
Crash landing for the Intergalactic Explorer, and now we're down to Bro Keller and John Kerman.
Kerman's too smart for that.
That's right, he had strung together quite a combination, but he missed it, and now he gave up his wrist to Kerman.
I hope he rips Bro's arm right off.
I think you may get Christmas early this year, gent, because that is exactly what Kerman does to people.
I want another chop.
Sorry.
Oh!
Was that better or worse for you, gent?
I loved it even more, Heat.
Look at the spring Kerman had going for a cover right now. What incredible positioning it would put Kerman to put Bro Keller away. Well, this is not any kind of official #1 contendership match. These are three.
He hit right in the carotid artery, Heat. That could have put him out instantly.
What does that do if it happens?
Shuts the blood off right to your head. Night, night.
Speaking of good night, that was almost goodbye. Right now, it's just been a lot of attempted pins on Desmond King. It's almost.
If it wasn't for that darn Bro Keller and all his energy,
if it wasn't
Kerman
for that,
would have had it.
If it wasn't for that meddling kid, you know. Oh. And I see why they're going after King. They're getting 2 counts on him, but just a 1 count on Keller. I think King has been weakened the most so far.
King's certainly feeling it. I'm sure it has nothing to do with him missing a moonsault off the top.
No, that wouldn't do anything terrible for your joints. Nothing at all.
Stupid.
Bro Keller fighting out, or at least trying to. Certainly a partisan crowd here in the booth. I get the feeling you are rooting for a fellow man of the baldness.
Listen, I don't like any of these guys, but if I have to pick, I might change it to Bro Keller right now.
Well, your brain and your heart can say different things. I know your heart's not rooting for Keller, but it's hard to argue that he is on a tear of terrific wins all across the DMV. Recently made an appearance on Uncharted Territory in the Discovery Gauntlet.
And it's all because I'm stuck sitting here with you.
I don't think I'm to blame, but your neck injury might be. How are you doing? You want to give everyone a quick update?
You know, I've talked to my doctor. He said I should be able to return in a few short weeks. You know, it's cryogenic therapy. He's helping me a lot. I don't know if you got to look at my new digs, but they're definitely all better, much better than all of these guys.
I bet you'll be trying to go after whoever the winner of this match is because they're going to be king of the mountain. And right now, it certainly seems like Keller is climbing the mountain. He is a former All-American hurdle jumper. Watch him fly!
Oh, that's to the spine. Heat. Doesn't he know that can cause paralysis?
Think you can take them both out? Double DDT!
Oh, he got the cover. It wasn't enough for Kerman.
Still got another man down. Stephon Smith in position.
Oh, if he would have focused on one man, he could have had
Kerman's
it.
going for the armbar,
He's
man.
gonna rip his arm off.
You're gonna get your wish, and these fans are gonna get their worst nightmare. This could cause serious injury to Bro Keller. And Desmond has to break it up as much as it might benefit him for Bro to get injured. This is one fall to a finish. Whoever gets the submission or the pin first is the winner.
King is lighting up right now. Big push drop kick. The fans are feeling it. You can't argue with that.
For the first time in this match, Desmond King is in control with a big spear.
Whoa, what is this?
That is the music of Bobby Shields, who beat Desmond King last time.
I like this guy. He got style.
You may be the only one. I don't even think Bobby's mother's a fan.
Look at that gentleman walking out. So sophisticated and elegant. He.
And Kerman taking advantage.
They better pay attention.
Oh my gosh, do you see Kerman grab the tights?
It's under the neck. It's under the neck. Shields is rooting him on.
Shields and Kerman have known each other for a long, long time, though I've never known them to be allies in the ring. But Shields very frustrated.
He just turned him over. It's over. He has his back. I called it. I have psychic abilities.
Bobby Shields has major issues with both Desmond King and Bro Keller. He managed to screw them both over in the process. But I think the biggest story is we saw Kerman try to cheat to win. I've never seen that before.
Desperate times calls for desperate measures.
The two most veteran members of the roster both picking up big wins today.
I'm not sure if you know this, but he's imitating me. He has a bald head. It's my doppelganger. No one really likes him either.
Oh, he's mad. He's so sad and mad all at the same time. Is it intermission though?
I don't know. I will know it's intermission when they tell me it's intermission. Because the whole card changed because of...
Yeah. I want to throw this snowball at someone. Should have threw it at somebody.
All right, everybody, remember our next show here is going to be October 26th. And we have an after party tonight at Broadland Sports Bar right after the show. Don't forget to get your beer.
This thing is so
Don't
light,
forget,
but it's
we also
so
have a
freaking
$1
hot.
I'm
raffle.
sure.
You get an autograph pick, extra large crab t-shirt.
I'm out of here.
Also, if you go on
on a
Twitter,
different match
you
later
get
or
an
no?
autograph
Devices.
picture of cheeseburger if you hashtag alcohols.
Careful.
I know, I'm worried about it.
I know I came out here like a house of fire earlier, asking for Logan, saying I'm gonna take my title back. I just feel like I had to come out here and say I was sorry. But you know what? I may not be your grab heavyweight champion, but one thing still remains the same, that I am your grab Southern Maryland champion. And that being said, I will be a fighting champion. That means I will take on any and all challenges. So, I'm issuing an open challenge to anybody in that locker room.
Holy crap. We usually wait till the bell rings, but that's Eric Royal who just walked in through the brewery doors.
Yes, it is Eric Royal.
Not scheduled, not advertised to be here. Honestly, this match wasn't even supposed to take place. Isaiah Frazier was supposed to be in our main event against Logan. That happened in the opening match, and my format's completely obsolete at this point, Skiff.
Looks like Eric Royal has something to say.
Or Eric Royal, yeah.
Grand Wrestling, what's going on? Yes, it is me, ACE, the Ace God has entered Grand Wrestling. And you know what, Isaiah Frazier, I heard you're issuing an open challenge, that you're a champion around here. But let me explain something to you. I'm the uncrowned champion of the DMV. I held that number proud for the last 3 years, and I want some gold around my waist to show for it. So if you're issuing an open challenge, my friend, I gladly accept.
Looks like it is on like King Kong. Isaiah Frazier is taking a trip to the planet of the Ace. We have an unannounced, unexpected Southern Maryland Championship defense. Space Jam!
That might be it.
I thought that was the end, Skip. I thought that was absolutely the end. We were gonna have the quickest title loss in crab wrestling history.
It should be noted, this building is very hot. Me and you are just sweating doing commentary. Isaiah's already wrestled a match. And I think Eric Royal may have just got here. I didn't see him in the back earlier, did you?
No, I have not seen Eric Royal here today. We literally saw him walk into the building. Isaiah Frazier coming out, apologizing to his people, saying that he felt bad that he let them down by losing his shot at the Crab Wrestling Heavyweight Championship, but he's still the Southern Maryland champion, but he might not be for long.
Royal's got him in control. Spins him out, slams him down, goes for the cover. Frazier still able to kick out though.
This has been incredibly one-sided so far, with Royal dominating a man who, as you said before, already had a match against one of the pinnacles of the DMV scene in Logan Easton LaRoe. It could be said that for about the last 3 years, Eric Royal and Logan LaRoe were neck and neck as rivals to sort of represent this whole area. And he's going for that low spear again. And in Eric's kind of absence, Isaiah Frazier has been one of the guys who's really risen in his place.
And yeah, he just sends Isaiah right out to the floor. The fans aren't liking this side of Eric Royal. Eric Royal sends him outside, says this is his ring, this is his territory. It might be his first night, but he's trying to leave with gold.
It's no surprise that this building was first run by Nova Pro, where Eric Royal was dominant for many years. No championship on the line there. He has said that he is back to finally earn the gold he thinks he deserves, but he's got to earn gold the old-fashioned way by beating him. And look at this, peppering him with lefts and rights and body shots is Isaiah Frazier.
Royal able to cut him off, though. Has him in control. Jawing with the fans, though. I don't know if that's the right move.
I would say Isaiah. Oh my gosh!
That little kid needs to switch seats right now. He is a magnet for these wrestlers. Eric Royal's wiped out. Move!
Isaiah's coming back again!
Two huge dives from Isaiah.
We might be looking at a third, Skiff. And we are a hat trick of heat-seeking missiles.
In between the middle and bottom rope that time, comes in at a straighter angle right into the jaw of Royal. He is knocked out on the floor. Isaiah smartly gets him in the ring. That's where he's got to win.
Eric Royal came here trying to take what he thought was his, but we may instead be looking at a passing of the torch. Crossbody from the top. This could be over. And Royal barely able to get one shoulder up. I originally was going to say that it felt like Eric Royal had all the advantages. He's fresh, he's got strength, he's got equal speed in some respects, unassumingly. He's got experience. But Isaiah Frazier has heart like nobody's business, and he is beloved by the people here in his home promotion of Crab Wrestling.
Oh, huge backbreaker over Isaiah's back. Still able to get the shoulder up. I don't know if Royal saw the match earlier. I don't know where he was, but if he's smart, he'd work over Isaiah's lower midsection.
Well, it's a great question about exactly what Eric Royal was coming here to do in the first place. He clearly took advantage of this open challenge, but he wasn't scheduled. I'm actually very curious what his original plans were and how they have been adjusted by, I don't know, everything changing. I don't even know what our main event is at this point. This is all still before the intermission, everybody. Things are changing very quickly here at the Old Ox Brewery.
Who knows what other surprises? Who else could be here?
We could see you in a match.
I got my gear. And Isaiah's got Eric Royal right where he wants him, shoulders to the mat.
He was picking up that big tree trunk leg of Royal, barely got it lifted, but did hook the leg. Took 2 hands to lift it. I don't know if you saw that.
I did see that, but it should also be noted that I don't have intentions of getting involved in the main event like your commentary partner last time.
That's true. At this point, I don't think anybody I trust here sitting here after Josh Fuller sat with me the better part of the last show and then ran in to cost Isaiah victory last time. Stiff uppercut. Space Jam for the second time.
That is it. Isaiah's night has gone from bad to worse, and we have a new champion.
I think it is fair to say this might be one of the worst nights in the professional career of Isaiah Frazier. He went last month from having 2 belts to having none as Eric Royal finally stands holding gold here in Virginia.
Yes, yes, we have a new champ.
Where does Isaiah Frazier go from here, and can he recover as Eric Royal is now your defending, reigning Southern Maryland champion? I have a feeling that he'll be contractually obligated to be seeing him a lot more around these parts.
That would be such a great gimmick if every show, whoever was sitting at commentary just ran in for like 7 shows in a row. And you'd be like,
All right, we're going to take a short intermission. Everybody go to the bar.
It all sounds good.
yeah, I mean, there's the hub, but hopefully it's not coming up on the thing. Oh, we're here.
Do.
Everybody's got their beer. Everybody get their hot dogs. Good. So tonight, it's all about out with the old, in with the new. Tonight is the Capital Vices final match. Out with the old, in with the new. Terry, Tiffany, whatever your name is, bring them out. Look at this, bring them out. Look at them. That's what the best tag team in trap wrestling deserves. Then bring it out.
Tag team title match underway, and what beautiful new designs we have here as redesigned tag team title belts were brought out. I am your host, your hero, Jason Heat, and sitting next to me once again, providing
Shut your
analysis
mouth, Heat.
is
Shut your mouth. Those titles were disgusting. They were nearly not frosty enough.
is the Savage Gentleman, Victor Benjamin, an opinionated man.
What?
With great taste. Great taste. So we've got a tag team title match as the champions over the top. That's Mikey Banker in the blue and white.
I have to
full
agree with
singlet.
this choice of style. The ice blue.
Yeah, icy blue and white. Mac Buckler outside, and that is.
He's a human. Why is he not on his feet?
Well, I believe he's playing what's called mind games right now. We're getting a little bit of an advantage over Mikey Banker. There you see, dropped to all four, able to outsmart Mikey Banker. Cartwheel down onto the floor. Deceptively agile is Money Green.
And that's what he gets for wasting our time.
Mikey Banker, a student actually of both Sin and Money at the Crab Dojo. So this is a bit of a student versus teacher match. Not Mac Buckler though. He was a big journeyman before he got here to Crab, muscling Mikey Banker over, and he sort of doesn't want Mikey to get distracted by trying to impress his teachers and his mentors.
This is clearly pupil versus teacher. And he has someone in his corner with his best interest. There's nothing wrong with that.
The Capital Vices got
These
this
guys
match.
are in an uproar. They are way too aggressive.
Well, they got this match because they defeated Over the Top in a non-title match at Primetime Pro Wrestling's Washington Monumental just a week ago. You can check that out on IWTV Live where you're watching this. If you just check out the Primetime Pro Wrestling catalog, and you can see how this match took place. That catapulted them to the top of the line, which made Mac Buckler none too happy. He actually left his partner in the ring on his own, but they seem to be getting along at least a little bit more functionally today.
I don't blame him. No one wants a weak link. Have you seen the way myself and Lady Frost operate? We're a well-oiled steampunk machine.
And yet, you did not win today.
Powered by diamonds.
Sin able to take advantage.
That was a close fist, Heat.
Over Mac Buckler. I don't know. I actually think he did open it at the very last second.
Find these referees.
Death from above, though, and Mac Buckler forced to use all of his power, but he ended up in the wrong corner.
Yeah, that's because Sin used all of his weight.
And it's a hefty amount of weight.
Oh, Mikey, what are you doing?
Well, wow. Mikey went for a wild charge and ended up looking like a fish out of water flopping down on the shore.
Look how stupid this ref is. They're double teaming Buckler, and he's doing nothing about it.
He was checking on Mikey Banker, and there we go. Mikey catching Buckler, able to wheel him around. And now, look at that power by Banker.
I think Banker just cashed his check.
Banker's been a little bit of a lost puppy in professional wrestling, to be honest. Just trying to find a way and a direction. He's got so much potential. I feel like he's been taken advantage of a lot in the past by a lot of people.
Banker has to learn on his own, Heat. He's a man. Let him be a man.
I think he is in the process of becoming a man, but really, he got into pro wrestling as an adolescent, and it's been a tough growing experience for Mikey.
It's been a tough road for everyone. Yeah. Look, it's a tough road for Heat. You got to roll with the punches.
And right now, Over the Top, showing why, no matter how much they may not get along personally sometimes, they are a successful tag team.
Look at them. They tagged. There's nothing wrong with them right now.
I would hope that they tag. They are a tag team.
Ooh, shades of Rikishi.
Mac Buckler taking a moment to taunt Jay Sin. sort of taken over a bit of a mentor role for Mikey in the absence of Sin and Money these days, the absence of Gator. Like I said, Mikey has really followed a lot of leaders, and here we go. Buckler has stated very intensely that he wants to retire the Capital Vices after this match, man.
Well, they're not far from it. They got one foot in the grave already, Heat.
Well, you do when you hear someone come out and say, hey, I want to put you down so hard you will never wrestle again, Savage Gentleman. What does that do to your blood when you hear someone say that they're intending to cripple you?
No one says that to me. Have you seen me? I'm a savage.
Look at that balance by Baker!
Mikey Baker with the athleticism! Money? Oh, Buckler! With the big cannonball.
You didn't win yet, Mikey. You got so close, man. You were so close, but you did not win yet.
Look at him just standing over top of him, laying the boots in.
Mac Buckler likes to work a real methodical pace. He's got a very specific kind of endurance, used to a lot of long, lonely nights on the road. Maybe
He's
not
in it for
fast,
the long haul, Jason.
He certainly is. Mac Buckler, no stranger to the ring wars. He has been around for quite a long time. There we go.
Oh!
Veteran move.
Got rid of that big boy. Now, if he's smart, he'll take him into his corner with Banker. Little tag team.
Ripcord right into that sky-high power bomb.
Or that.
Could have gotten a 3 count, and maybe will, but no. Todd
And
Myers
it's
was
not
out of position
enough.
dealing with Sin.
He's trying to do this all by himself. I don't think it's smart.
You're not wrong. He is hesitating to bring Banker in, and Banker has paid dividends when he's been in this match. That rope walk,
Banker
arm
looks
drag.
fed up. He has a little bit of an attitude.
Well, he's in now. He's got a chance to prove himself. And look at that.
Throwing the boots.
There is some hate in the eyes of
I
this
hope
young
he doesn't
man.
go up top again. Lightning's never going to strike twice in the same spot.
I mean, there's a lot he can do up top that doesn't involve walking the ropes. But you're right, he just got caught in that cutter by Money
What
Green.
did I say? Big men should not go to the top rope, Heat.
You are good at calling the future, Savage Gent. What lottery number should I play?
I'm a time traveler. Do you not know this by now? I know everything.
Tag to Sin!
Oh, they smacked heads hard.
Big men doing big
Ducked
things
under.
right now.
Oh, again! Oh, one for good luck.
He just smacked them straight into a DDT.
Now that's a well-oiled tag team right there, Jason.
100%. These guys have been tagging now for a few years. Some consider them the top tag team in crab wrestling, but if they want to be that, they got to win it, and they got to beat over the top today.
Cheat to win. Come on.
Stan Hansen approved lariat.
And Money goes good night. Oh, my. Oh, these two big boys are just unloading.
They are. Got to give the advantage in strikes to Sin. I think Backler knew it. That's why he went for the eyes.
A throat chop. Oh, he's tired in there. And he just helped.
Buckler was able to
just hit
distract
his tag
Sin.
team partner?
No, I don't believe so. Just he was able to hold Sin in place for Mikey Banker to get a hit on, and now he's recovering on the side. Oh, I think we're going for a giant power bomb. Oh no!
What is Money thinking?
I think he's going for a sunset bomb, but he's not able to get over.
Oh. Did you see Buckler take that apron bump? That's not going to feel good in the morning.
Forcing him into position, trying again.
Oh, big right hand. Sin is unloading the leather.
Big power bomb. And the Capital Vices just won the tag team titles.
We have new champs.
Representing
They've been the faces of the company, and now it's official. The Capitol Vice is showing that greed can pay off,
They
and sin
obviously
can get you what
cheated.
you want.
They obviously cheated. 2-on-1.
I mean, I don't think that's cheating. I think in this case, that was actually just taking advantage of Mac
referee
Buckler
needs
being
some
on the
glasses.
outside.
Get yourself in that ring. Give the referee your glasses. Help him see something.
Mikey Banker.
Buckler
waking
clearly
up to
understands what
disaster.
happens. He knows he was just screwed out of the championship.
This
It's not
means
Banker's fault.
Over the Top has lost 2 in a row to the Capitol Vices. I am not sure that they will get a first crack at the championships. If anything, I might say that the Ugly Ducklings, who beat the Vices in our last show, might be in line for a shot now.
I am a fan of the Ducks.
Mac Buckler admonishing Mikey Banker. Very disappointed.
What is Buckler talking to Banky?
Very disappointed in Banker's performance. I mean, these two have been barely coexisting. They're going to have to really work out their issues if they want to move forward as a tag team.
If Banker just would tell that Sid and Money cheated,
they didn't though.
I'm
They
sure
often
Buckler,
do,
I'm
but
sure
this time
Buckler
they
would
didn't.
be reasonable about this.
I don't know if Mac Buckler's known for being reasonable. That's not what the bad
Listen,
mother
he's a good
trucker's
guy. You
known
got to get
for.
to know him, Jason.
Hey, he just shoved Mikey Banker. Maybe he's just blowing off some steam. And Mikey Banker.
Oh, I don't think this is wise.
Mikey Banker is tired of being lectured.
Banker is finding himself a set tonight. I don't know if it's going to pay off, though.
Maybe that's what he needs to do to get the respect of Mac Buckler. Maybe he does need to stand
What I
up
tell
for
you,
himself.
he's got to become a man. He has to grow.
I mean,
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, my.
The crowd
Well-
egged him on, but that's still Mac Buckler making the decision.
He learned the hard way there, Heat. He learned the hard way.
Well, he's yet another man to turn on Mikey Banker, and I don't know what has to happen at this point for Mikey to realize he's got to start to believe in himself rather than trying to get other people to believe in him.
Look at him. That's his problem right there. He got his head in his hands with a pocket full of pity right now.
I think
these fans don't even understand what's going on.
Have
Buckler's
some
the real
sympathy,
hero.
Have some heart, Savage
Buckler's
Gents.
the hero.
Mikey is trying to find his way, and I think this crowd sees it.
He's not a gentleman. He can't bow like that.
All right, next up is the main event. I believe
go
the
get the
drawing
bat.
for the raffle beforehand. Whoever's in charge of the raffle, they can come around this side. Remember, October 26th is our next show at the Old Ox Brewery. Remember tonight after the show, right after, there's an after party at Broadlands Sports Bar. All right, we're trying the $1 raffle. All right, we got Wyatt to draw the raffle. shirt, cheeseburger, also with a bushel of prizes we have to give out. Don't forget that. All right. Next up is our main event, and it's scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at 150 pounds, he is residing beside a gated community, inside a gated community, surrounded by a gated community, inside of Fuller's house, accompanied by Logan Easton Monroe, Josh Fuller. And his opponent from Trenton, New Jersey, weighing in at 1 metric ton, Ring of Honor's Cheeseburger.
All right. This is our main event after the card got shuffled around. It is Cheeseburger's debut against the returning Josh Fuller, my partner in commentary last show, and now in the main event. It's quite a leap.
Yeah, we got Jushin Liger's favorite wrestler against your least favorite millennial, Josh Fuller.
That's right. Cheeseburger is known as Jushin Thunder Liger's favorite wrestler. He's a world traveler, and he was gifted the use of Liger's famous finishing strike, the Shote. He uses that to put away opponents, and it looks like Josh Fuller is calling for a mic. I feel like we've heard enough from Josh tonight.
It looks like he's got a headache.
I don't know what's going on. Usually once the bell starts, the mic gets shut, but we'll see what happens. What an unfortunate alliance these two are, Josh Fuller and Logan LaRoe.
Let me speak, please.
It's like when your parents force you to bring your cousin to a party.
The crowd does not want to let Josh speak, and I don't blame him.
All right.
Cheeseburger, I'll be honest, I have been looking forward to this match for a very long time. I mean, honestly, I can't think of a better match after being on this show for 7 months than Cheeseburger versus Josh Fuller. Calm down, calm down. You guys can bear with me for a second because, however, I don't know if it's from that standing ovation I just got or not, but I have a little bit of a headache. And look, I know, you're about to. So unfortunately, I can't with a clear conscience allow myself to compete tonight. I'm sorry. So referee, with a heavy heart, could you please throw up the X for me? Please. Am I serious? Would I ever lie to you guys? Okay, just ring it, alright? Do it, throw the X up, do it. Ring the bell.
So it appears that Josh Fuller has called for a forfeiture by medical disqualification.
Wait, let's look at the bright side, alright? Let's look at the bright side. Cheeseburger, just be honest with yourself. There's no chance that a child like you could beat a man like me. I'm just calling it how I see it. You know, you couldn't beat me. You couldn't beat the world heavyweight champion. You probably couldn't even beat Isaiah Nobels. So, do us all a favor, go back to Pennsylvania, go back to McDonald's, alright? Because that is our show, folks. We'll see you October 26th. Alright.
It looks like this is a rather ignominious end of the evening as Josh is forfeited in our main event. Logan already wrestled earlier tonight, so. It works.
You know, Josh, I had a feeling you would ease your way out of this match. So, I have a backup plan. I talked to Craft Wrestling Management, and in the event that you weren't cleared to wrestle, I get to pick my own opponent and any stipulation I want. I want to fight you. So tonight, how would you like to see Cheeseburger versus Logan Easton LaRue for the Craft Wrestling Heavyweight Championship?
This has been a very strange night, but we were advertised Logan Easton LaRue defending his heavyweight championship in the main event, and by gosh, we're gonna have it come hell or high water. He's already wrestled once tonight, and now he's defending the belt against Cheeseburger, thanks to Josh Fuller's inaction and Cheeseburger's foresight. He managed to basically get a blank check written that if Fuller tried to back out of this match, he could pick any match he wants. Now he's got a title shot.
Yeah, and once again, Logan is in a match he was not prepared for.
Theme of the evening, but we've already seen Logan be super successful under less than advantageous circumstances earlier, although we also saw Isaiah Frazier wrestle twice tonight, and he lost that second match in part because he wasn't fresh, and he even wanted the open challenge. Logan wasn't prepared for this at all.
He is in his ring gear this time, so that should help Logan. But Cheeseburger looks like he's going to shoot Logan off. Oh,
Big shoulder tackle by Cheeseburger. Cheeseburger has made a name for himself around the world, most preeminently with Ring of Honor. He's been a teacher at the Ring of Honor dojo. He has achieved fame, fortune, and a level of success most wrestlers only dream of, but you know what he has not had yet so far, Kevin?
What has he not had?
He has not won heavyweight championship singles gold. And
Speaking of heavyweight, after that shoulder tackle, he looks like he has beefed up.
That's the thing. He has never won a major singles title. And that's his opportunity right now.
Yeah, he had carte blanche. He could have called out Eric Royal. He could have called out anybody. He wanted Logan. He wanted the title shot. And this is the match we got right now. Cheeseburger, Logan Easton LaRoe, heavyweight championship.
Yeah, things changed so much tonight. We have seen 2 title changes so far, actually, as both the Southern Maryland and the Tag Team Championships have changed. We could possibly see all 3 Crab Wrestling Championship titles change in one night, which, as far as I know, would be unprecedented.
I would have to agree, but Crab Wrestling, anything can happen.
Some great chain wrestling by Cheeseburger. Like I said, a trainer at the ROH dojo for a number of years, also has his own dojo now. He's got Logan rolled up and he almost dazzled him into a 3 count.
Headlock takeover, in control of Logan right now. Logan does have a size advantage, but when you're on the mat, you are equals.
Well, and the other thing about that is the Cheeseburger is almost always at a size disadvantage. I can't even call it a disadvantage anymore. For him to be successful as a professional wrestler, he has had to learn a style where that size difference is not going to be a disadvantage for him.
And we almost saw him have the size advantage if Josh Fuller, he didn't get headaches.
You know, Josh Fuller called for that X, and whether appropriate or not, he has been out for 7 months due to a concussion. There is absolutely no reason to mess with that. It is possibly a very good thing for Josh's long-term health. He didn't take this match, but it's not a good thing for his long-term relationship with Logan Easton LaRoe.
Logan might have headaches now. We might have to throw up another X after these shots to the turnbuckle. There's a padding there, but right behind the padding is the steel bar.
We've gotten 3. It looks like we're going all around the world. You could make time, romping and a stomping. He might be in his prime, but no, he does not get to take a trip all around the world.
Sugar Ray disappointed.
Who did you say?
Sugar Ray was disappointed.
That was the Red Hot Chili Peppers, man, not Sugar Ray. So close.
But all these shots to Logan's head and face really playing into Cheeseburger's game, setting up for the Shote, his signature move that he learned from Jushin Thunder Liger.
That's right, hitting him with that face wash right now. Logan able to roll out of the rope and regroup with Josh Fuller.
Logan didn't need the face wash, he exfoliated this morning.
Josh Fuller definitely has a headache now. Just got hit right in the temple by Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger hit the high knee into Logan's shoulder, sent him to the hard concrete floor.
Got to get him back in the ring, though. The title cannot change hands on a count out, as far as I know.
Title might not be able to change, but you can do damage on the outside. No mats, just concrete.
You're absolutely right. No mats, no pads. Fuller back up on his feet, which puts the numbers advantage back into the gated community. And Cheeseburger's got a chair, the great equalizer of professional wrestling.
But he's got to be careful. He can get disqualified and he'd lose out on his title opportunity.
I think he's just giving Logan the best seat in the house for a beating.
Revving up, Cheeseburger's about to go all around the world.
Chugga, chugga, choo-choo, Cheeseburger. And Fuller interrupts the celebration.
And Logan, big boot right in the Cheeseburger's head. Smatters him through the chair.
Don't bring out a chair if you're not willing to have your face go through it. That's what they teach you on the 3rd day of professional wrestling school.
Now Logan, he doesn't care if he's disqualified. He'll keep the title. He can take these risks. He still wants to win the match, but he doesn't mind leaving with the belt.
Cheeseburger slammed right onto the apron. And there he goes, trying to get a cover right there. Took a lot of time to get into that pin, though.
Yeah, when you roll him in, you also have to get into the ring, and if you don't do that quickly, it gives the other opponent time to recover.
Our crowd chanting "Eat the Rich" at Logan, and I suppose going against Cheeseburger, that makes both of our combatants edible in this match.
Also, I wouldn't have expected him to do so, but I do know Logan refused to get a cheeseburger from the food truck outside, but I wouldn't expect him to eat from a food truck anyways.
No, I think he got a catered meal in his special backstage dressing room. I happen to know he got a personal air conditioning unit, that son of a bitch.
Very upset about that. Wouldn't let me interview him in the AC.
Go for a Northern Light suplex and a bridge!
And then right on Cheeseburger, locks in the, it's either a chin lock or a sleeper hold, depending on where his arm is and where he's cutting off the flow of the blood.
Got his leg viced as well, so Cheeseburger's gonna have a harder time making his way to the ropes to try and break the hold. There's a reason beyond Josh Fuller that Logan Easton LaRoe is your crab champion, and it's because he is an incredible professional wrestler. He doesn't need to cheat, he just likes to.
And he is the lobster of crab wrestling. And now he just clawed his hand on the mat.
Almost got rolled up in that schoolboy. Quick counter into a drop kick, and see how he positioned himself so his feet were facing the ropes. That way Cheeseburger had to expend the energy to kick out instead of grabbing that bottom rope.
And we've mentioned it's hot in this building. Each kick out takes more and more out of you. And when it's hot, it takes longer for you to recover. He had the sleeper and the chin lock locked in. That's going to take away his air. And when it's hot, it's harder to get your air back.
Both these guys have great ring conditioning, but Cheeseburger has the power of preparation. He went in thinking that this match might happen, so he was ready for it. Logan thought he was done for the night.
Logan looking for the suplex. Cheeseburger showing off his strength, able to counter it.
Trying to muscle him up almost to a perfect plex. These two are fighting over this suplex.
Back and forth.
I think somewhat surprisingly, Cheeseburger able to be the victor of that suplex battle.
Josh Fuller is stunned right now. He might be getting worried about his champion right now.
Fuller better be drinking water. I don't want to get thrown out of this building because a non-of-age person was drinking alcohol, but I see that's just the classic Fiji water of the 1%.
Meanwhile, I'm stuck with tap.
Fuller trying to will Logan to victory.
Huge forearm right to Logan's neck and jaw.
If he loses, if he costs Logan this match and the title, you think he gets evicted from his house beside a gated community?
Inside a gated community.
Surrounded by a third gated community.
Oh, drop to hold right into the turnbuckles. A lot of offense on Logan's face, and it looks like his fight might get washed now.
A little bit of extra exfoliant right here.
Josh Fuller tried to stop him, but was a little slow. Headaches might be slowing him down.
That's not a brand of face wash you can buy at the store. You got to get that here at the Old Ox Brewery. Looks like Cheeseburger going for some kind of springboard. Yes, a springboard swanton with a twist. 1, 2, and almost. We had a new heavyweight champion for crab wrestling.
If you notice, a lot of times you hit the senton to the midsection to try and knock the wind out of your opponent. Cheeseburger landed on Logan's face and upper body, really targeting that upper body.
Everything he does is calling for this, that Shote powerful palm strike gifted to him by the legendary Jushin Liger. It's won him so many matches, but Logan had it scouted into that crucifix.
No, Cheeseburger's still out. Huge enzuigiri. He might be really out now.
Logan Line, he usually likes to follow this up by skidding the cat. And coming in with a clothesline. There we go. Classic Logan LaRoe. 1, 2. This one is almost over.
Logan digging deep. What does he got to do now to retain his title? Is he going to go for another low blow?
I think you might be right. He might have to get real nasty, and that is something Logan's not afraid to do.
He still has the Ace Crusher in his repertoire. Cheeseburger right now just trying to fight to get up to his feet. He's not even worried about what he's got to do to put Logan away. He's worried about what he's got to do to stay in this match.
Cheeseburger about to get gentrified by the Venture Grapplist. Fuller up on the apron right now and distracting referee Stefan Smith. Full Nelson Dragon suplex with a release.
Right on his neck.
Super kick.
Logan's out. Pin him. Logan able to get his shoulder up. I thought he was out cold.
If he was, he woke up just in the nick of time to save his title and keep this match going. And Fuller back up on the apron again. Send him to the back. Get him out of this match.
Maybe his headaches have cleared up. Josh is ready to compete. Logan looked like he went for the low blow there.
And now Josh Fuller's been knocked out, but there you go! Another low blow!
Oh.
Logan Easton LaRoe has Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger kicks out. Low blow and the roll up, and Cheeseburger able to kick out at 2.
Unprecedented the amount of pain Cheeseburger is in.
Logan thought that was it. He's got to stay focused. He hasn't won the match yet.
No, and the blinding, searing pain. Shotei! Shotei by Cheeseburger!
3! That is it!
We had no idea it could even be a possibility at the beginning of the night, and somehow over the last 2 hours, the impossible happened. Cheeseburger is your new Crab Heavyweight Champion, dethroning Logan LaRoe after Logan already faced off Isaiah Frazier in the opening match.
And we're all having crab burgers tonight.
3 title changes tonight. Isaiah Frazier with the worst night of his career. Logan LaRoe thought that he had fought off all challengers and instead also loses the Crab Championship. This is absolutely insane. Josh Fuller's gonna have a lot to answer for back at the gated community. Kevin Skippington, final thoughts on this evening's action.
Cheeseburger finally won his first major heavyweight championship belt. What a moment.
We will see you back here on Independent Wrestling TV and here live at the Old Ox Brewery for our next show coming up very shortly on October 26th. For Kevin Skiffington, for Andrew Gordon, for the Savage Gentleman, I'm your hero, Jason Heat. Thank you so much. Let's hear from the champ.
That's what I'm saying, thank you all for being here. For my first title ever in professional wrestling. I know I win a lot, but you people always support me. Thank you all for joining me in this journey. Come see us next time in October.
important thing. Hey, nice work, buddy. Thank you. You too. Hopefully we can get more.
All right, everybody.